Namaskar. In this video I would like to talk about how to get power in meditation, energy from meditation. There are so many benefits of meditation. If we count, we can make a list for at least 100 benefits, and all of them will be properly substantiated by logic and also by experience, by practice. But two most fundamental benefits of meditation are energy and knowledge. These two things we need to progress in life. I need knowledge. I need to know where to go, how to go, when to go. And I need also the energy for the movement. In meditation, this happens. We get knowledge because the mind comes in association. It builds a relationship with the pragya, or the supreme wisdom. And slowly that wisdom, that knowledge trickles down to the lower layers of the mind, such as subconscious mind and conscious mind. And we become intuitive. We become wise. But that is the topic for another video. And today I would like to talk about energy. So how to get energy, or we can say power, from meditation. How to become powerful person. Transform from a weak, from unenergetic person into a forceful, powerful, bright individual. That is the question. And that is within the scope of our abilities. Many thousand years ago, yogi have discovered there is something within us, the source of infinite energy within us. By observation, by practical observation, by practical experience, they have discovered that there is energy, which is also a part, an expression in the microcosm, the expression of the cosmic infinite energy, that energy which has created this universe. And that energy they called, within the microcosm they called it Kundalini Shakti. Why they called it Kundalini? Because it is a coiled serpent. It is energy, it resembles the coil of the serpent. It has 3.5 coils. So when that energy is coiled, when that energy is dormant, we remain in Pashu Bhava. We express ourselves, although we have the spiritual potential, but we express ourselves as a physical beings with the physical desires and physical preoccupations. The mind remains preoccupied with the physical being. Our reality is only what we see through the windows of the mind, which is eyes, ears, tongue, nose, and skin. But when that energy is uncoiled, when that energy is awakened, it supplies us with infinite power and wisdom. So how to awaken that? There are many ways, and not all of these ways are safe. But there is one way which is very safe, and it's quite possible for everyone to do. It is fail-safe. Even my body is not yet prepared for the awakening of that energy. That energy will awaken and rise that much which I can tolerate and which will be good for me. And if it is going too much, then I will lose the concentration and the energy will go back into the normal state. But if this energy moves even a little bit, even a little, you will feel powerful. You will feel inspired. You will feel that you can move the mountains, walk across the water. So that feeling comes in meditation. So how to awaken? It is through mantra meditation. Ideally, the personal mantra is suited for that purpose. Personal mantra is received in the process of initiation or diksha from a qualified teacher of meditation. And here in this channel I introduce also universal mantra that we use here is the universal mantra. That mantra is called Bábá Nam Kevalam. We use that mantra. That mantra also, through my experience, it awakens that sleeping potentiality, sleeping divinity within us. Even you can feel that when you get into the concentrated state, then you will feel that in the coccyx, in the lowermost bone of your spinal column, you will feel there is some electric feeling. Something has awakened and something is moving upwards. So that mantra also can be used. It happens sometimes automatically during the singing, and it happens during meditation. If you still don't know how to meditate, you can check the link below. There is a basic course of meditation. It's quite comprehensive. It's quite good to start with. So, okay, you are sitting in meditation. So mantra has two aspects. One is vibrational, another one is ideational. The vibrational aspect, the sound of the mantra, that sound has the relationship with the Kundalini Shakti. It awakens that snake. It awakens that energy. It's just like in India you see the people with the cobra. They hit the cobra with something, then the cobra will rise like this. And with the flute they will rise that cobra upwards. So that is the metaphor for the process of awakening of that energy. With the sound, with the music of the mantra, that energy will awaken. It will rise. It will move upwards along the spinal cord. So one thing is to repeat the mantra. You repeat the mantra and listen. Feel the sound, the vibration of the mantra saturating you. It's very, very important. You listen to the mantra. Feel the joy of that vibration permeating you. Just by listening the mantra, you get also something. You feel it triggers your heroic feeling. But then it's still nothing special happens. Something is happening, but still nothing special. Then miraculous feelings will start to happen when that energy is pulled upwards. When it moves even an inch in your spinal cord, then you will start to feel different. You will start to feel the presence of the cosmic entity. And you will start to feel the power. You will feel so powerful, so energetic, almost like you have put your fingers in the socket and the energy, electric current is rushing through you and you're just holding it. And then when you're unable to hold, then the sound, the humkara will come out. And the concentration will be lost, and then you have to restart the process again. So you repeat the mantra. But the Kundalini is still not rising. Then how it should rise? How can I pull it upwards? Through the devotional force. The force of emotion and devotion. I have so many desires. We have so many desires. I want to get this car. I want to marry that girl. I want to get that job. I want to complete that project. There are so many desires. I want to travel to that country, to that land. Isn't it? There are so many desires. Those are emotional powers. We can harness that emotional power to lead up the process, to ignite the process of Kundalini awakening. Actually, there are not many desires. I desire so many things. I think I desire so many things. Because under the spell of force of ignorance, I feel that I want this car, or I want that job. But in fact, I want nothing else but infinity. My soul craves for infinite happiness, for infinite knowledge and infinite power. That is the craving of the soul. And imagine you have fulfilled your desire. What is going to happen next? Desire is going to become just bigger. You have reached the $1 million capital. What do you want? More. I want 10 million. You have reached 10 million. What do you want more? I want 100 million. It's never stopping, because my true desire, my real desire, what I really want, is infinity. So in meditation, you understand this intellectually. I want infinity. But you still don't feel. You still feel like I want that car instead of infinity. But you harness that energy. Try to put all your dissatisfaction, every desire of yours, into one desire. Believe that now, by successfully repeating mantra, by achieving something in the spiritual world, I'm going to attain what I really want to attain, and I'm going to be satisfied. I'm going to be complete. So with that belief, you start to repeat mantra. You repeat Bábá Nam Kevalam, or even better, personal mantra. And with every repetition, you try to hear the sound, and you try to feel that I want to move towards infinity. Meditation is just like arrow shooting. You have the bow, you have the arrow, you have the target. The target is absolute consciousness, infinity. The arrow is the soul, spirit. And the bow is the energy of the mantra, is the capacity of the mantra to carry you there. But mantra is not enough. You have to pull the string. And that pulling of the string is your desire to move. So sometimes in meditation we repeat the mantra, but we forget that we must invest our everything into that pulling of the string. So I pull the string, even I aimed properly. Aiming means concentrating. So you're concentrating on the spiritual ideation. You have correctly aimed, but still you are not getting. Because the arrow is just like, it goes 2 meters and falls, goes 2 meters and falls, because you're not pulling the string. But when you sit with this feeling that, with all my being, I want to realize the supreme entity, and then you repeat mantra, and then you feel you're moving closer. This movement is not just like movement from Paris to London. It's not like that. It's not a physical movement, but it is qualitative movement. It's just like an amateur sportsman grows into a professional. It's also movement in quality. So you feel being transformed through that process. And it is wonderful. It's just, last year I've been to India in the Kanyakumari, very south. So there is one stone there. Swami Vivekananda used to meditate. Not used to, but he spent there few days in the state of Samadhi. State of Samadhi is when the Kundalini has awakened. And that experience has transformed him. He was an ordinary monk, and then he has become almost like a founder of the nation. He has become something great. So sometimes meditation can transform us. When Kundalini Shakti moves even an inch, when you come out of meditation, you feel that nothing is impossible, everything is possible. And I'm very inspired. And I'm not only inspired, I'm also guided. That the doors and windows of my mind, the doors and windows of my intuition has opened up, and now I need only to move ahead on the path of progress. So this is my inspiration I wanted to share with you. Actually, every one of us, we can do meditation. It is only the matter of persevering. Some people have less perseverance. It is also due to lack of spiritual energy. But when you start to practice meditation, it's just like with a stone. You get the spark out, and slowly you're heating up, and slowly little fire will come up. So even you don't feel in meditation, but you practice, every day you practice, that feeling, that desire for the high realization comes in you. And with that feeling, you invest that feeling into the mantra repetition, and you fly very high. Every person can do. Only the perseverance. You sit in meditation for the first 20 minutes, you don't feel much. But then your prana comes down, your breath comes down, and your concentration of the mind stabilizes. The mind is not anymore like that. The mind is almost focused, not yet, because there are so many objects in the mind that we don't even know. It's only when you observe the chitta, the plate, the mental plate, you will see that there is movement, constant movement is there. And then you try to calm that movement, and then you try to focus your mind in the idea of the mantra. And then slowly try to invest the feeling in the mantra, the devotional feeling. I love Supreme Entity. With the force of my love, I'm going to move towards Him, and I'm going to realize that Supreme Entity. Everyone can do that. And that is very necessary for the spiritual path, because if the spiritual path is only based on books, you cannot stand, there is no vitality in that. But when the spiritual path is based in experience, when with your own eyes, so to say, it's not eyes, it's not ears, but it is a soul experience, you experience that, then you are constantly inspired. Whatever obstacles come on the way, you are ready to surmount them. Okay, already I talked too much. Thank you for listening. And I hope I can record another video which is called How to Get Knowledge from Meditation. Namaskar. Write in the comments what you think of what you just have heard. And if you're not doing meditation, try it out. Don't wait for tomorrow. Try it today. You have 10 minutes. Sit for 10 minutes. Watch the video about explanation how to meditate, and sit. And repeat this divine, wonderful, beautiful mantra, and enjoy something different, something which is beyond the physical, something which is beyond the psychic, the mental, the intellectual. Enjoy something of the intuitive domain. Namaskar.